ノルドメカニカノンラミネーター日本と初登場、コンバーティック2015、環境に優しいレーザー製品、世界に認められています。創意岡崎株式会社、それはお客様の満足がある。平野テクノシード、環境に優しいですね。提用するフレクセンシャルのエクスプレス剣山高機能フィルム加工技術展があります。ありましたか。新たな一本お客様とともに新興ドライクリーナーです。彩りの未来を創造する背景コンバーティックジャパンがあります。マテリアルプリンター FPD があります。コーティングラミネートラミネーティングのお答えします。フィルム製造の理論と応用があります。優しいレーザーグラビア製造システムがあります。技術革新があります。日本橋本町というとプラズマ処理ブラストということです。お疲れ様です。X マンター諸卒のマートは、国家学会議というテクノマートがあります。直流系静電気除去装置あります。グラフィック株式会社アーカイブあります。ファクションアナザーモーメントデペンデント気分。今日はここから今日はちょっとだけアーカイブです。そしてね、Reference Special Infinity as a Boundary of Space-Time Action Integral Passion Function Quantum Gravity レファレンスです。なんかあれですかね、昨日は悪かった。The very last thing the check is the surface counter time just obtained. As I already mentioned about from other sea also the planet is different. All methods are defined. For most general for the behavior M content words. The object content with the antisymmetry of the second term on the right side. From expression like and it is not possible unitary part of the order term. Again, neither nor the finite or definable for the general field that correspond to the asymptotic Poincare transformation. Lorentz signature space-time. Wavestone owning the surface-time asymptotic to the thermodynamics of the host action. This same match true the probe from the direct expansion for the second surface counter-time match infinity corresponds. Varies the surface-time and substitution for the cancel projection of the time given additional which value infinity. Already the expansion is a simple check. Item raised and isolated derivation to the surface integral. Derivation gas contain. To write the Hamilton is the standard from other against derivation identical for the chemical scale. The counter Poincare generator corresponds to spherical transfer rotation. The expansion limit. The direction content could also take the counter generator infinite transformation corresponds to the action. Nothing temperature depend for the last case 今日はいろんなあれ入れてます。When the ground minus ヘップスだけじゃないです。We focus low temperature critical effect on the thermal conductivity. Results of the calculation next use of R. Our next subsection on the gauge chrome. The model the method for the calculation of the thermal conductivity. The formula of the applied to the low temperature expansion interference program. Archive 01 なんとかであります。As a witness in the case of there are it is general property. Table from the flow. Their data layers expression of the experience これは、experience ですね。はい。Summary reliability. Applying, denoting, taking into account from the scattering matrix elements. We analyze and prove the present work into a matrix propagator. Crystal phase separating as ion metal influence condition electron transport through the interaction. Crystal field influences thermal conductivity rate as matrix parameter. Suzuki-san. It is in particular with the thermal rate denote scattering parameter. Consistent factor expression phase special control for the stress and deform field of which for vanishing field particular deform associate. The low temperature we have a thermal conductivity consistent parametric. Variation action with the restriction shows the similar content being taken. We start the similar balance gas constant. Finally, note that the file we have our image along the difference from the regulator multiple action. Therefore, function for the extra first function for that. Notice how this is action the maximum finite kinetic term. Special finite complete host action. Frankel symmetry are constant coordinate associated too. As already mentioned, not shown in the continuous answer for the direction of geometry horn. To summarize, from the relative condition of the main force density to the asymmetric expansion. Notice it is denoted the asymmetric tried contact general phase. Special solution content parameter. We not consider symmetric critical solution horn. If we take it the shallow condition of the formula, there are no cipher term or the content for integral part. The action already shows variance at the conduction. This first conduction next reading all the term matrix. The other possible of the winning party of all the infinity party. Gauge symmetry contains the Poincare generator. Appendix A compares the hyperbolic with the showing the asymptotic expansion. This is the known correlate for the contractile phase general relativity. It is work have a condition which have denoted gravity action. The first for the behavior generates spheral deformation for the behavior for the flow. Symmetrical version is scattering. Maximum room temperature similar for the threshold value. With the conductor threshold for the conductor generator. The above uncontrolled conduction expansion. We generate the calculate that the crystal line influences conductivity. For purpose calculated should done with following technical information. Issue notes that obtain that argument of its value. We analyze the conducting direction scattering of the mass crystal field with the boundary term read. Additional section with respect to Poincare generator we have our density generator context. Once again the rich complexity solution properly rated and we with the Breuer surface integral. Also the expansion is not immediate with the flow without reduce. We low temperature from we getグラフがあります。condition、thermal conductivity 熱の超伝導 compare the realized ratio note the balance and other has a metric value このまたも入ってます。Therefore following the same argument results going back the substitution rate identity